And welcome back, everybody. We just touched a little bit on Earth Day with Eileen from the Village Library, but here to give us all the details, all the ins and outs, all the nitty-gritties, Mary Sinclair with Concerned Citizens.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Hello and welcome to the show.
Thanks. Good to
So
be here.
nice to have you here. You have a massive undertaking with this Earth Day, and we're going to dive into all the details. But to start us off, tell us, what is Earth Day?
Earth Day is an internationally celebrated day since that first oil slick in Santa Barbara that is a time for people to come together to celebrate, to honor, to protect, to really focus on the earth and its needs and our interactions with it, what we can do.
How long ago was that event in Santa Barbara?
I don't remember.
It feels like it's happened, a few times.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Earth Day's been around for a while. I should have boned up on the numbers on that one. I know about ours, but I haven't looked at that. There is an earthday.com website, which is totally awesome because it gives lots of information, not just about Earth Day, but about the specific issues.
Great.
Yeah, so that's a place to go for that.
Wonderful. So where will the annual Laguna Woods Village Earth Day take place?
Clubhouse 5 on August 17th. And it will run from 10 to 1. Our speakers will be speaking from 10 to 11, and then after that, the doors open to the exhibits in the exhibit hall.
Oh, wonderful. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's great. So they're not going to be competing in the same room then?
Not like last year. We've adjusted that, so we can just focus on the speakers, who will be Ed Maurer from the Sierra Club, Sierra Sage of Orange County. They're our local group. And then the educational director from Pacific Marine Mammal Center, who, as we know, has a site in Laguna Beach. They're the ones that get called when people find seals or any wildlife mammals washed up. They're the ones that go get them and bring them back and rehabilitate them.
Right. And they're undergoing a major expansion.
They are. So she'll be able to tell us all about that. Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. I can't wait to go tour it as soon as it's finished.
Me too.
Maybe I'll take the microphone and the cameraman and we'll go out there and share it with everybody.
Fun. Very fun.
So how can this year's event make a difference here locally in the village?
I think it's coming at a perfect time because with all the changes, and I mean all the changes, and especially to the environment, more than ever, we need our community. And so Earth Day is a way for residents to come together with our leadership and with the services, to meet each other, to ask questions, to offer suggestions, to collaborate, to find like minds. So we're really at the point where the more we come together, the more we understand what's going on and know the people who are involved so we can take our questions right to the source, the more we can do to build sustainability, which is kind of the buzzword right now for going forward with an uncertain future. So sustainability is doing those things now that will protect us in the future, like continuing to work on the landscape to make that more drought tolerant, continuing to work with El Toro to understand the water situation, continuing to work with the insurance companies around that rising price. So I really feel like the more we're resilient, the less it'll cost the residents. Mm-hmm. So we can build that in. And then we can also support one another, hyper locally, as well as getting involved in we have so much access, you know, to go to meetings and to go to groups, and I really feel like it's each of us has a particular passion, and if we can find it and move in that direction, I think that's how we stay strong.
So with it feeling, you know, encompassing of all of these things that you've just mentioned, is there one common theme, one big picture that is really on the horizon that you'd like to see this event cover?
Underlying
encompass?
everything is the fact that we have too much carbon in the air. And so everything that comes up in one way or the other, it ties back to our carbon footprint. What can we do? Luckily, the more things we do to lower our footprint, those are things like we'd want to do anyway, like saving money or eating more healthy, you know, or doing more healthy activities.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I loved that Eileen was just saying, and I know that you cover it here on Earth Day too, just for the rot that, you know, sometimes we can't go through all the groceries we buy. It's inevitable. It happens. But to be aware to put those in a compost bin, right? I mean, that's something that's so simple. It doesn't take up a lot of room.
Absolutely.
Right.
There's so many places in the country that don't have that available. Yeah. And we do. We have so many of these opportunities right here that we just need to tap into and support and encourage.
Sure.
So as far as the exhibitors go, my goodness, we have quite a few. Recently, the wildfires are kind of causing us to ask, how safe are we? And so the Orange County Fire Authority will be there, and you know, El Toro Water District will be there about water. Our landscape services will be there about the landscape and how it protects us from the heat and from the water. We're going to have board members from United and Mutual. We have the mayor coming. Okay. We have the GRF Ad Hoc Committee on Energy, and then we'll have maintenance and construction there. So these are all the players in supporting us hyper-locally with what we need. Sure. It can be intimidating to try and figure out how to make a difference in the big picture. And the advice now from the experts is to focus where you live and to strengthen where you are.
So what do you hope the key takeaways are or will be for the attendees?
I hope that both the attendees and the exhibitors go away knowing each other, knowing who to call, building community, having information enough to understand all these separate issues better in terms of, you know, where they might fit in. There are little changes we can make that will add up to a big difference. And so I think having these connections and awareness, and it's like a springboard.
All right. So Earth Day 2025 coming up April 17th from 10 to 1, Clubhouse 5. Tell our viewers, where can they get some more information?
There are flyers at all the clubhouses. The flyer is posted on the Concerned Citizens website. You just Google Concerned Citizens of Laguna Woods, and it'll pop up. If you click on the link right under the heading, it will take you to an information page that has all the details. It lists all the exhibitors, everything you need to know about the event. So I hope you find your way there. It's click on the flyer, go to Climate Corner, and then that gets you all the details.
All right. Mary, I wish you all the best of luck with this event.
Thank you, Bree.
Mary with Concerned Citizens and Earth Day. Coming up next, we'll take a look at our Monday movie preview. Stay with us.